Are you ready to taste the best of Portugal? First, I'm taking you to the Douro Valley with rustic charm and incredible fresh food. Then we hit Lisbon with fresh seafood and non-stop energy at the time market. Which spot would you visit first? Let's find out together. At Douro Valley, we stay at Casal dos Capelinhos. The staff was so friendly. We arrived very late the first night, and the whole kitchen staff actually stayed behind and cooked a delicious meal for us. Our hotel room has a nice view of the Douro Valley, and they also give us a card that we can go to the wine bar anytime and do our own tasting. And the highlight of the stay is definitely the breakfast, because the dining room is perfectly decorated and we were able to try so many fresh pastries, jam, and local foods.
Look at this. This is such a nice fruit platter. And let me tell you, the melon here are so sweet. And she said this is a very traditional Portuguese sweet called marmalade. So I'll try it as well. I ordered 2 fried eggs and they serve it on a cast iron pan. And these are the different pastries. Well, the most exciting part is to try the pastry and the bakery. So let me try the Portuguese egg tart first. So this is our first meal in Portugal, and this one is definitely better than the one that we had in Spain. The one that we had in Spain was too sweet. Yeah, and the crust for this egg tart is super thin and crispy. So this is the pastry that she said we definitely have to try. Let me try it. It's very hard for me to explain, but this is just a very simple pastry. So the first pastry that I tried, that I said it just tastes like a regular egg custard pastry, actually it's croissant with port wine. So the texture is super soft, but I actually cannot taste the alcohol part. I just taste all the sweetness and, and the flavorful part. Well, let's try the marmalade. They said it's a very famous Portuguese sweet. So it doesn't actually look like the marmalade that we have back home. So think about it as a very light paste with a little bit of berry flavor. So probably it's using some of the strawberries. Let's get on to the fruit. So the one that I haven't tried so far during my trip is papaya. So see if Portugal has good papaya. Wow, they do. It is so sweet. Even though I'm like 95% full, but the pastry and bakery is so good. So I have to try the other ones. So this one is the chocolate cake. I think she said this is gluten-free. So for a gluten-free chocolate cake, wow, this is really good. And the chocolate flavor is very strong.
We went to the Museum of Douro Valley, where we learned about the history and how the awesome wine are made.
This is really cool. So they put these wine into this kind of bottle, and with a pump, then it releases the smell of the wine so we can smell it. This one is very fruity. No batidão a gente acha saída enquanto dançam sob o luar. A gente corre pra conquistar. Cores do samba atingem o céu, mas minha meta é alcançar o troféu das vidas. Look at this. This is so plum. Let me give it a taste test. The texture is a little bit tough, but the sauce is really nice. And it's not too salty. Wow. Let me taste the shrimp head. Wow, the shrimp brain has so much umami and the flavor coming from the sea. Wow, this is so good. And you know what? There's almost 10 big shrimp and it's only 11 euros. I don't know what exactly it is, but it is related to salted cod and it looks like it's a bait. This thing looks very creamy. Let me try a little bit of egg, mushroom, and the vegetables. It is so creamy. And it has a little vinegary taste. Now I tasted the cod, but the cod doesn't taste salty at all. It's a little bit hard because they already have salted it for a long time. Interesting. I really haven't tried any dish like this before. But I think today is very hot, so it may not be the best dish to eat in the summer, but this can definitely be a very good dish for the winter. Well, now it's time for the steak. It's a little bit overcooked if it's medium. But then it tastes very well with the little breadcrumbs that comes with it. Now we are in Lisbon, and we are in the Moxy, Lisbon City Hotel, and they actually gave us the best room in the hotel, which is 801, this bathroom. So let's check it out.
Tambores vão soar, nas ruas do Rio sonhos vão dançar, das favelas ao brilho do show, perseguindo visões, deixa o sonho voar. Na favela a vida é corrida, mas no batidão a gente acha a saída, enquanto dançam sob o luar, a gente corre pra... We finally made it to Lisbon. And this is the place that I really want to try because I feel right, most of you would love street food. So this is probably the best and most modern street food available in Portugal or here in the Taiwan market. And I'm going to try different types of food today and then show you whether they are delicious or not. Of course, I need to try seafood. So I got the grilled sardines and it's the fish of the day. Wow, I think that is like the fish of every day in Portugal. The meat is very tender. And it's not fishy at all. It is nice. Let's try the clams. That's quite a bit. Wow. These clams look like they are very small, but actually they are very sweet. That's yummy. Let me have one more. The shrimp is can be a little bit more chewy, but the flavor is pretty good.
To me, Douro Valley is all about traditional and classic dishes, where Lisbon always have fresh and bold flavors. So which one would you visit? Honestly, both. The contrast is what makes Portugal so special. Douro feeds the soul, Lisbon keeps things exciting.